What's going on, legends? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're back on Black Ops 6 Zombies. We're here on the Shattered Veil, and after my last box roulette challenge, getting the DM-10, I figured I needed to jump in and give this thing a run to round 41, running the rampage inducer, and obviously trying out double tap. So that's what we're going to be doing in this run. The hope is that we survive all the way to 41, then we'll go ahead and exfil, and we'll get a really good determination on whether or not this weapon is extremely good now with double tap. Now, the nice thing about this weapon, too, is once you actually pack-a-punch it, you do get access to the binary trigger, meaning that anytime you fire or push the button to fire, you will shoot a shot, and when you release the same button, you will also fire a shot. So that's pretty helpful for the rate of fire, and this thing is probably going to be absolutely insane with double tap. I didn't really get to upgrade it much in the run when I used it for the box roulette challenge. I don't really have too much to go off of, but I know that this thing does pack a lot of a punch, and we just need to get this thing geared up before we can take full advantage of it. So that's what we're going to be doing. And crit shots are huge with this thing, so I am running the double impact for this. I mean, if you want to go for non-crits, you could run double standard, I'm sure, but I prefer that for the shotguns. So for this, we are going to be running that double impact. And I think combined with dead shot, it's going to be pretty wicked. Should be able to spam headshots a bit with dead shot. Obviously, we're a controller player here, so we get the advantage. See if we can get through these rounds. I guess I might as well build them up. Maybe I have a chance to grab this really quickly at the last second. They're all together. Give us a little bit more of an opportunity to get through this round. And then into the next round with a little bit more of our double points. Come on. But we like the rampage inducer. You get to take a little bit more advantage of your power-ups. If I can hit the damn shots. Let's go. Come on, zombies. Get here quick. Get here quick. Oh, that's an insta-kill. I'll wait. Actually, no, we won't wait too long. We have 4 seconds. Get them all out of here as quickly as we can. Go, go, go. I think we did it. That was actually kind of perfect. All right, we just needed to get enough points to where we know we can get to the elevator, open it up, and make it down low to at least get pack 1. That's the real goal here. Probably going to hit this nuke at the end of the round. Come on, zombies. Need to get this reload in. Insta-kill is great. Wish I was hitting more crits, but that's okay. Okay, we should be fine here. Go, go, go. Get the points. Just gonna grab the nuke. It's 3 zombies. I mean, I might lose a little bit of points, but it's fine. We're just going. Going, going, going. I like how much faster you can get through the rounds with the rampage inducer. I just wish that after round 55, the in-between rounds part was still faster. Kind of sad that it loses that effect. I feel like a lot of people would appreciate that. And it is also nice for getting through the rounds a little bit quicker. Because one of the hard things about doing beyond even round 56 is the amount of time it takes you to go into it, especially when you're doing weapons only, no score streaks, which is usually what I try to do for my challenge runs. So, obviously, throughout this run, won't be doing any score streaks. I don't think I'm going to be buying any backup self-revives or anything like that. I think we're just going to go for plain survival. Although I'm not too worried about this journey. I think maybe after this round here, we should have what we need to be able to open up all the doors and then get to pack-a-punch. Then we can make our way to the front of the mansion where we're going to hang out for quite a while. Let's see what we can do here, though. Get these headshots. Get these headshots. Okay. Trying to stay past. Oops, let me squeeze through. That was a little bit dangerous. Come on, headshots. Zombie closest to me. You got to go down. You can't stop. You can't keep eating all the shots. You got to stop. Okay, we're looking pretty good here. I think I'm going to go ahead and save my 1 zombie and make my way to the down below. I'm going to get the parts, open up the elevator, go down below, pack a punch, and make my way back up to the front. And we'll just continue this party. Okay, it was a small change of pace or plans here because I want to go down. No. Okay, guess I'm using the shroud early. I was trying to get into this and go down, but it wasn't letting me. Yeah, I needed to kill the guys in the elevator. Ended up killing my zombies I was holding on to, so here we are. We're going to go ahead and make our way down here, though. This is what we came here for. We didn't go down, which is important. Ugh, grab that. Get out of here. Okay, I might hang out down here for a moment just because I don't want to have to go back up, and we already have some of these guys trained up. Okay, we're looking good so far. And I also want to be able to get double tap before I make my way all the way to the front, but so far so good. This thing is actually really nice. The one thing that does suck about weapons like this, though, is it does rely on your trigger finger, which can get pretty tiring, especially in long-term runs. I know specifically when I'm trying to do boss fights with the pistol and stuff, I mean, it gets pretty hard. If I could maintain my maximum speed or even my, I would say, medium tier speed the entire time, I'd probably be better off, but that gets tough. So hopefully we'll be able to do pretty good with this thing. The binary trigger will help a lot because it does increase the fire rate quite a bit. So it'll be a little bit less impactful on our trigger finger than maybe the pistols, but still going to be tough. Okay, we got to still watch out here. These guys are just hitting me. They're demonic. They're so fast. I have nothing. All right, let me get my stuff going on here. 1,000 damage to the head already. I did get rare rarity and jug, so we're not in a bad spot there. But we need to be able to get through these rounds quickly and efficiently, and I don't want to grab that until last second if I can to utilize it more for the next round. Okay, hurry up, reload. I guess I'm going to be able to get a two-plater soon too, maybe even a three-plater depending. Right, slowly but surely, just waiting. It's probably good enough as long as the zombies start spawning. I'm cool with it. They'll make up for whatever needs to be made up for. Look how fast they are. All right, keep on moving. Need to line you guys up. You guys are spread out. Work with me here. Okay, trying to hit headshots. That's a field upgrade. We can deal with that. It'll slide. Headshots only. If we can. These angles that we're at, that's why I can't wait to get to the front of the mansion. These angles we're at are not doing us a lot of favors. And then last guy there. Double points is over. We do have the shroud. I'm going to make my way back up, start grabbing things as I go back toward the front. Okay, we made our way back to the front of the mansion, which I would say is the most safe place. You could probably train up the zombies on this map. So this should be the spot we're going to hang out. Hopefully we'll be in pretty decent shape with what we have now. I did end up getting double tap and PhD, so that'll help us with these speed demon zombies. Holy crap, this thing's awesome. I don't know how awesome it's going to be for ammo, but we'll worry about that along the journey. It's part of the process, right? Learning if it's actually going to be worth using. I mean, so far it's pretty cool. I don't know how well it's actually going to spam with Deadshot, but hopefully it's not like the pistols. Might as well hit that. Probably could have waited to hit that, actually. I didn't realize it was a toxic round until I hit it. Unfortunate. It'd be pretty straightforward, though. It's an early toxic round, so at least we didn't do that on like a 17 or a 22 or one of the later ones that are a little bit more of a threat. It's so weird with the binary trigger, though, because you can just kind of move your shot. And if the first shot hits, and you hit the second shot too on a crit on the other enemy behind it, pretty nice too. Okay, pretty easy for this. Just hit your shots and you'll be good to go. I mean, the recoil isn't as bad as I figured it would be. I was kind of assuming it was going to get a little bit more out of control, so that's good to see. All right, the goal, get as many zombies as you can get to chase you as possible. Then you just destroy them. I mean, they're getting erased, so that's kind of nice. Go this way. I might even save that for the next round, just because I think most of my zombies might be behind me. Yep, looks like it. It's nice at the beginning, because you can get all the zombies that are going to spawn in and chase you, and then you can just fire at them all at once. Then we can wait a little bit longer for our double points here. Wait a little bit longer. Actually didn't mean to grab it that early, but it's fine. So you have enough stuff going to be chasing us here in any moment. Go ahead and get our max armor. Cook 'em. Watch out. Don't get stuck. It's so easy to get stuck at the beginning of the rounds because the zombies are just spawning from everywhere. All right, we're doing our best here. Doing our best. Come on, stay away from me. You guys are nasty. I don't know what diseases you might be carrying, but I'm not into it. And I'm not looking to be infected. Definitely really looking forward to the next map as well. This is my favorite map out of all the maps on this game so far. And I think that they're going to continue to cook with the next two. That is if there is still 2 more to go. I assume that that's correct. So, there we go. We're able to do that there. Get the extra salvage on the ground. Can we wait for a second here? Oh, it's not the round we needed it to be. We got it 1 round early. Kind of unfortunate, but it's okay. If you don't know what I mean, it's the disciple round next round. So if we'd have got that for the disciple round, that would have been crazy. But I would have also made it pretty easy, so this will put more of the pressure on the actual weapon. And need to make sure I'm plating up. Why am I stuck? I'm like trying to go around the zombie, but I'm just running in place. Okay, you guys are getting really ridiculous. There's a lot of consecutive hits from zombies I'm running from. Alright, we should be fine now. The beginning of the rounds are always just so crazy. Okay, do as much damage as we can. The magazine is a little bit on the weak side for this, being as fast as it fires, but that could be the same for a lot of the weapons that have just an insane fire rate that maybe wasn't normally intended. You got some of the SMGs fire their bullets way too fast, and it's just a reload simulator even with your largest mag. Oh, we got our dude over here. I do still have the decoy, so maybe I'll throw that. Throw the decoy. Come on. Gotta break it. Come on. It's actually really good damage. I just gotta reload. I'll go ahead and shroud. I can't fire yet. 10 business days later, we could fire. If there's one animation I really wish they would speed up, I think that would be the one. I didn't even realize that was a nuke when I hit it, to be honest. Okay. Because that is crazy. You should just pop it out and then immediately have access to your ability. Same thing goes for the other ones. Like, why's my hand got to be sticking out for so long? Couldn't even fire my gun. So much wasted time on the shroud. I don't know how many enemies are actually left. The only unfortunate thing about hitting a nuke sometimes is if all the zombies aren't spawned in, then you have to wait the time period it takes for them to all make their way back into the map to finish the round. Like, I would have ideally hit that at the beginning of a round instead. Okay, we don't have the extra currency currently, or the salvage, I should say, to buy us decoys at a consistent rate, because we're going to wait till after Legendary for that, but we should be fine with where we're at damage-wise, too. And I can actually get epic rarity already, which is nice. I mean, this weapon already feels pretty strong. Obviously, it does heavily rely on hitting crit shots, but, I mean, let's be fair. A lot of the time, you're going to be aiming for those anyway, and just certain weapons, it's a little bit more difficult to get them, and those are the weapons you would maybe switch up your double tap augment on, but other than that, you're always going to be really going for those crits, especially once you get dead shot. Can I grab this and get out of here? That's the real question. The door's going to get really claustrophobic here in about 2 seconds. Okay, we made it out. I need to plate up. There's not a lot of plates in my bag. Is there any on the ground? I don't see any. Okay, let me build these guys up, and hopefully we can get them to drop us some. Why are you so widespread? That's actually crazy. There's almost nowhere to go. Okay. Come on, work with me here. Just keep running. Good thing we have PhD. We have 1 plate, and we'll be able to get some right here, I think. Should be able to destroy. Get them all. Okay, there's a ether shroud there for us. A full power, I guess I should say. 1 plate. Just get these guys built up again. There should be plates. Yep, should be plates here. We are good. So far, so good. I guess the weak thing for this, like I said, is probably the magazine, but outside of that, it's not that bad. Plus, there's got to be a weak side to the weapon. It'd be so insane if you had 100 rounds of this thing. And obviously, you could use this with, like, Frenzied Guard with the stockpile thing, and that would be pretty sick. I probably should have put that on for this, but I felt like Shroud would be nice just in case we get stuck in this area. You never know what's going to happen depending on the weapon that you end up with, because sometimes the weapon's not strong enough to kill the enemies you need to fast enough. Oh, we get the insta-kill. We're going to go ahead and destroy this guy as soon as he stops moving. Oh, he doesn't even have to stop moving. And we did it before we had to reload, which is nice. We got it on round 19. That's actually pretty early to get a second one. Sometimes it happens. It's not super consistent, though, on around 19 spawn after having one at 16. But it does. Oh, no. Oh, crap. Why are we doing so much damage? Dude, that was crazy right there. Beginning of the round, sometimes I get lost because I'm like, oh, I want to use this insta-kill. Just stay to the plan. Stay to the strategy. It's way better. You always get smoked if you try to do too much damage early on in the round before the zombies are in a group. Just how it is. Too many zombies coming up behind you. Get the reload. I'm going to go get some more juice after this round. We did get epic, so now we just got to save for legendary, which is going pretty good so far. I'm getting pretty consistent salvage, I feel like. And we're already on round 19. Eventually, we're going to need to go get pack 2. I only have 1 shroud. Oh, there's a double points here. I'm going to wait till last second. Or almost last second, I guess. Not actually last second. Try to get through more of these dudes. We have good plates right now, so that's nice. I do want to get speed cola, though, and quick revive, so we don't have any more of those issues like we've been having. That's a nuke. We might want it. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and plate up once. Stay away. Oh, it's actually max armor. It's not a big deal. Get rid of this dude. That absolutely got destroyed. Okay, nope. I'm popping this. Get out of here. Like, they just always try to flank. I don't get it. The majority of the zombies try to flank sometimes. Actually kind of annoying, to be fair. Yep, gotta get away from you. The speed demons. I definitely need to save a zombie just so I can go hit those machines without having too much of a problem. Okay, reload. And my reload is really slow. And plating is really slow. So we need to get that figured out. Yep, it's only like 3 more, maybe? Dang, we are cruising on the salvage. I don't know if we're just getting good luck on our salvage drops or what. Okay, I'm just going to run over there now. Okay, I went a little crazier with the spending than I said I was going to, but I got Quick Revive, we got the Speed Cola, and we got Packer Punch level 2, and I even popped the Dead Wire onto my weapon as well. So we should be in a pretty good spot here. That should also flip around. Oh, I had more zombies? That's crazy. Okay, there we go. So 5 more rounds, I guess, and we can go down there. 4 more rounds, we can go down there and hit the Wonder Fizz, get some more of our perks, and we're actually in a pretty decent spot. Other than that, the only thing we're going to need is Legendary on our weapon. We're pretty close to that. I mean, our weapon, as far as power is concerned, is going to be crazy. Especially once we get Deadshot. When we're hitting way more consistent crits, it's going to be insane. Okay, we got to do the beginning thing here where we don't do a lot of fighting. Holy smokes. Bouncing off the zombie sometimes is not ideal. See if I can get him out of here pretty quick. Absolutely crazy. I might have to use this against one of the bosses. I'll tell you what. You guys let me know which boss fight you would like to see me use the DM-10 on, and then I will do that as long as this video hits 100 likes. So we hit 100 likes on this video. I will do the most liked boss fight in the comment section. How's that sound? So someone, let me know which one you want to see. Other people, make sure you like it if you see the one you were thinking about, and then whatever one gets the most likes will be the one that I do. But you guys have to hit 100 likes on this video. That's the goal. And that'll make that happen. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I'm thinking you guys are going to want to see the Guardian, maybe the Z-Rex. I'm thinking those are going to be the main go-tos, but there's no way to know for sure. Toxic round time, and I think I got most of them built up. Oh god, don't get near me. Okay, we're good. I don't have any decoys still. We're not quite that far. Almost there. We just need a little bit more salvage, and then we can get our Legendary, and then I can buy decoys specifically for these rounds. Just my favorite way to deal with these guys. You can just get as many of them as you need to, or as many of them you can get to spawn in, to chase you, and then you throw a decoy, they all group up, and very little ammo needed. You can destroy the whole squad. There we go. Okay, I heard it. There it is. Alright, we're gonna have to pop this. It's gonna do its thing. Oh, no, it's not doing its thing. Stop moving. Stop moving. I'm gonna end up getting smoked here in a second. Okay, I got it. I got it. There might be a second one, though. Oh, no. Oh, God. Beginning of the round, so scary. There we go. Made it through that portion. I just need to get wrapped around in this circle enough to actually get some momentum. I think a lot of the guys are spawned. Almost ready to do some firing. All right, we're good. I need to get some activations on this dead wire, too, to actually help me out. Shock them up. Great damage, though, otherwise. I mean, we haven't really had an issue getting through the zombies yet at all. So that's interesting. I mean, to be fair, we are kind of overpowered for where we're at. I went a little crazy on the upgrades a little sooner than sometimes I feel like I do. All right. Just happened to be a good time to do it. I was like, you know what? I already have the zombies. We're already grabbing these upgrades. Let's just go all out. We're going to have to get those upgrades anyway. So, makes sense in my mind. Okay. I'll go ahead and grab this last second. Nuke them up. Don't think it's going to flip around, but sometimes you get lucky. All right. We did get lucky, actually. It did flip around, so. Round 24, we're here. We're actually in a pretty decent spot. Don't get myself stuck. The group was a little bigger than it appeared. Get out of my way, zombie. PhD Slider is the GOAT. Look at that thing. Just knock him out of the way. Boom, boom. Oh, this might be the rest of our salvage we need right here. Look how many zombies were cutting me off. All right, we have enough, actually, for Legendary. Maybe save one zombie so I can squeeze in there and squeeze out really quickly. Oh, hello, Doppel. So nice of you to join us. Can you get out of here now? Thank you. Should be good there. Everything's looking good so far. Max armor is looking great. And shoot them in the head. Perfect. Where's this last guy? There it is. Okay, I took a bit of a risk. I squeezed in there. I got legendary rarity. On top of that, I actually made it down to the Wonder Fizz. I used one Ether Shroud to get out, but outside of that, I made it down to the Wonder Fizz. I was able to grab a majority of the perks that I want. Obviously, I think I still need Death Perception, and I'm not really worried about that one, alongside Melee Macchiato, which I'm not going to really utilize right now. So we're in a pretty good spot. We just kind of have to save up for Pack 3 whenever we want to do that. But doing it early is kind of a mistake, especially if we're going to end up going through a lot of ammo. So far, ammo does not seem to be as big of an issue for this weapon as I anticipated it would be, outside of just obviously having to reload more consistently because the magazine size is a little bit small. You'll go ahead and pick that up. I don't know how much ammo that gave me. I think it's just because we're doing so much damage per bullet It's really making this weapon go a long way. Even the non-crit shots do a decent amount of damage, which is kind of a nice change of pace. I was going to grab that insta-kill, but I don't think I am now. No! Oh, we got it! There's a double points. Can I finish the round? Let's go. Finish it off. Last guys. Come on, we want to utilize our double points. Yeah, we got the double points. Let's go. Hype. Double points hype. Oh, it's at the beginning of the round, though, is the only gripe I have, because beginning of the round is chaos. Absolute chaos. But we'll get a little bit of points. We'll get a little bit out of it. Better than using it at the very end of a round to kill like 6 zombies and then not getting any time with it. Okay, full power. That's kind of nice. 4 seconds left. We'll get a little bit more time in there. Oh, that's not what I was hoping. Why am I so slow? The doppelgas, man. Doing its ability. We hate to see it. All right, we're staying away. We're looking fine. I haven't even tried spamming yet. Let me try doing that. Let me try it. Yeah, that's the way. And especially with the rate of fire. Okay, we're finally having to buy ammo, I think, for the first time. So, kind of nice. We have enough for pack 3 now, but we can obviously sit on that for now. I already have a chopper gunner in case we want to use it, but that's not probably going to happen for the exfil because this exfil is kind of unique in the fact that the zombies will just go into the mansion, making the chopper gunner not the most ideal option for escape. All right, let me grab 2 decoys. Oh, go there. Okay, throwing a decoy. Ow, ow. We go for it. There, spamming him. Yeah, once we just delete the health, we're good. I don't think we got it yet. Oh, I can't aim at it. It's just right here, but I can't aim at it. There we go. We got it. I almost had it off the rip, but not quite. There might be another one too, to be honest. So not positive on that. The amount of damage is crazy. Oh, there's one. Okay, so throw this. Reload. Everybody go for it. Okay, perfect timing. And we cooked it. Let's go. Everybody's good now. I don't have any backup plates, though. Not ideal. Okay, now we actually have to deal with the rest of our zombies. Our damage is just crazy with this thing. Absolutely crazy. I would say this thing is broken or overpowered if it had a 100-round mag, but thankfully it does not. So that's not going to be the case. Okay. Absolutely destroying all the zombies. And the dead shot thing is actually working pretty decent because of the time in between the shots with the binary, I feel like. Kind of gives it more chance to lock on into the spots it needs to. We got the toxic round, and I kind of forgot to grab more decoys since I used them for the disciples round before. So we're going to have to do these guys the normal way, which is still working just fine because dead shot's so wonderful perk. Same with double tap. Double tap's fantastic. This is one of the best weapons I've used with double tap, I think, in my opinion. Just as far as, like, it was already a good gun, but not really a lot of reason to use it. And now it's a great gun, and I feel like even though it is semi-auto to a certain extent, even with the binary trigger, it is not a negative impact on the experience because you don't have to spam the button enough to actually make your finger tired, which is great. Huge W. Round 29, and we're doing just fine. I can actually sneak down and get pack 3 sometime in the next few rounds if I would like. Feel like we almost have enough overlap as far as points are concerned. That's literally the only other thing I'm going to buy. I think I've gotten everything else that I was going to buy. Okay, fine. I don't have plates, though. I keep forgetting that. I don't have backup plates. Somebody drop me some so I can make it around the next loop and grab some from them. Okay, spam the targets in the closest range. Actually worked out kind of nicely. Doesn't always work in that way. Okay, we're locking in. Lots of big numbers. It's always right there in that spot. The zombies just spawn right next to you, and they can hit you almost instantly. They come through that little window. Very, very sneaky. Oh, I guess I'm popping this. Pop it! Why does it take 2 minutes to, like, pop my shroud? I popped it 3 times. Okay, I need plates. Come on. You guys need to drop plates. Should have been like 10 armors on the ground right there. I should not have to consider buying it from the crafting station. Okay, running. Luckily, we don't have to worry about it. Hopefully, these guys will give me some. Another power up in there. I don't know what it is. It's a double points. I'll grab it. Round's almost over, but I don't know. I don't think the next round will be toxic, but you never know. I guess in case it is, take at least some advantage of it. All right, round 30. So far, so good. We're looking good here. Lock it in. Most of the zombies. What is that? Nuke? I'll hit it. I mean, a lot of zombies are spawned in. It's definitely not going to be the end of the round. We'll have to wait for more to spawn. Yeah, this should be the rest of the round at least. Come on. Farm them up. Get out of here. Shouldn't even be able to get close to me. It should always be actively locking onto the closest zombie. Of course, that's not how it works, but that's what it should be doing. Okay, a couple more to go. There we go. All right, here we go. Round 31, starting out hot with the Doppelgast. And I still haven't gotten pack 3. Our damage is very impressive that we don't even feel like we actually need it right now. Definitely been weapons where I'm like, I 100% need it. I also haven't bought ammo that frequently, which I don't know if it's just good timing or the balancing of the reserve for how big the magazine is. Because it's been pretty surprising. I honestly thought we'd be just destroying through ammo with this thing. But again, I think it's partially related to the amount of damage. Okay, this should be the last of our zombies once again after a nuke. Hit the nuke, you just gotta rebuild them up. One of the negatives. Only thing I hate about the nuke. If it actually like finishes them all off, love it. Okay, I did a very similar thing that I did when I went to the Wonder Fizz. I just went down there quickly and got pack 3. Got it out of the way. Come on. I'm not hitting it. There we go. Holy smokes, that actually worked pretty fast, despite that Doppelgast trying to destroy me. That Doppelgast is gone anyway. No big deal. All right, where's the other one? We got 2 decoys for this reason. All right. While my armor's broken. I don't know why I'm getting hit still. That's kind of weird. Had a full-on decoy running and I was getting spanked in the back. I don't know what the heck's going on there. Need to focus on the parries. Need to focus on the parasites. They're the ultimate demons. Oh, there we go. That's exactly what we want. Mutant injection. Best streak for this exfil. If you want to use a streak for the exfil, that's the one you're going to want to use. Because you want to fight an amalgam, and at least the zombies come for you when you're using a mutant injection, as unlike the chopper where they run away from you, which is huge for that. Okay, can we stay away from you? We want to keep our health up here. We have an insane amount of salvage now. We can buy infinite amounts of decoys going forward, I think. I think we're finally in a place it's pretty easy to do. Costs us a decent amount per 2, but I think we make up more than 1,000 a round. I have to double check. Should be the end of the round. Toxic zombies, probably this next one. We did indeed get a toxic zombie round. So I'm curious. For those of you that are still grinding BO6 regularly, are you actually still doing that? Or are you playing, you know, a little bit of zombies here and there? Are you grinding out other games? Kind of curious where everyone's at within the Black Ops 6 life cycle now. Are you guys still enjoying the game a ton? Do you find yourself getting bored? Are you doing a bunch of challenges? Are you still finishing up camos? Like, where's everybody at in their Black Ops 6 zombies grind? And are you still enjoying the game? Like, for me personally, I can play this game pretty consistently. But I always add all these different ways to punish myself with the challenges and stuff. So I don't really get too bored playing it, and I can always find a reason to grind it out a few hours a day at the very least. And most days, much more than that. I definitely want to revisit the pistol-only run on the Z-Rex fight, because eventually I do want to be able to knock that out, but that was easily one of the toughest things that I've tried to do so far. I think it's definitely harder than melee, just because with the melee, once you actually get the strategy down, you can kind of hang out at its feet or toward its feet, and there's like just a more of an execution thing than anything else. But with the pistol, the damage output is so rough that you really don't deal a ton of damage, and that second half of the fight is really rough trying to survive with a pistol, especially with the amount of zombies that are spawning in. You can't really do a ton of DPS to the existing zombies around you with a semi-automatic weapon, alongside having the, you know, endurance in your finger to be able to keep maintaining decent DPS toward the boss. Not to mention, just the amount of damage output that the pistol does is super low, making it even more tough than I've already explained. Okay, so we should be able to do this. Yeah, I had a lot of fun doing the melee-only challenge, and I think I'll have some fun trying to get that pistol one, but I really wanted to share the first run just so you guys could see exactly what I was putting myself through if I do end up getting it. And on top of that, I just kind of had to, I kind of had to share how low the DPS was with everyone. I was not expecting that. I was thinking it would be tough. It's a pistol, semi-automatic, but it did not seem like the health bar was moving all that often. All right, come on. We're at 34 here. We're making things happen. So what did I get? I got it at 33 was my I might get a 41 toxic round. That's kind of interesting. It'd be cooler if it was 40, but I might get a 41. So it depends. If we get it on 36, no, maybe we won't. Maybe we won't get another toxic round after 37 or 38, whatever it is. It'll be like 37 or 38, and then we won't get another one. A big old group built up. I mean, it's really chill with this thing. We haven't had to buy ammo nearly as often as I thought we would, so no real financial issues to be had with this weapon unless you just, for some reason, pack a punch to level 3 really early on and you're just blowing through more ammo than you should be. So that's great news. Not all weapons can say that. Not all weapons have the ability to say, you know what, you're never going to run out of ammo or finances to buy ammo with this weapon. You don't have to worry about upgrading it too early or anything like that, so that's nice. That's really, honestly nice. We've been able to maintain, I think I've bought ammo like 3 times. It's going to be becoming a little bit more frequent here, but it makes sense as we go further into the rounds. Our weapon does less damage toward them, less quickly we're able to take them down. More ammo we're going to tend to use on each individual target, leading us to run out of ammo a lot more frequently. I'm going to throw that because I'm going to see if I can get to this. I don't think I'm going to be able to. Oh, we will. All right, nice. Can we get the, yep, I was going to say, can we get the activation of dead wire? Because that'd be awesome. Finish those dudes off. How many do we have left? Should be almost all of them. I think that's it. All right, decoy restock. Throwing a decoy. Sliding in. Time to fight the disciple. Destroy. Look at those damage numbers. We're seeing 20,000s in there. That's absolutely insane. I think I made the right decision, though, going for double impact instead of double standard. I mean, you do hit a ton of non-crit shots, but I want my actual crit shots to be more beneficial with a weapon like this. Oh, we're going to have to buy ammo again. W. I mean, we have so many points. Like, what are we at? 81.8. I bought ammo, right? Let's see how much we get to by the time I need ammo again, if I even remember. 81.8. We already almost have enough for the ammo again. Throw my decoy. And I need you to stop moving. There we go. Like, look at that DPS. That's absolutely sick. Absolutely sick. Let's grab all this, whatever we can, squeeze through. Need to get more decoys for our next toxic round, or just in general. At this point, they're just nice to have. I really like utilizing the decoys. I feel like I'm having to play the game more than if I was using something like Casimir's. You know, Casimir's are nice. I like putting restrictions on myself, okay? You don't have to do it, but I'm going to do it. Self-inflicted pain is my specialty. Okay, here we go. Double points. Trying to get to this round. I want to get these points too. Everybody's gone. Just like that. That one actually pretty smooth. I do need some decoys though. Oh, one more zombie. Of course there is. All right, I'm assuming the next round's going to be the one that has our toxic zombies because we had it at like 33. And then, well, I mean, I guess it could be 39 as well. I don't think it'll be too far offset from that. They get an insta-kill. I mean, these guys is just getting destroyed. I mean, the only thing that really makes things tougher at this point is not the weapon, because doing enough damage, it's the amount of zombies that we start getting as the rounds progress, right? Obviously, it's going to get more difficult. We're also using somewhat of a semi-auto weapon. Like, look at those damage numbers. Are the non-crits doing the same thing? Oh, I'm silly. I forgot I had an insta-kill. I'm like, why are the non-crits doing the same? We're doing 20-something thousand without the insta-kill, so had me a little thrown off. All right. Once the insta-kill goes away, I was like, why are our non-crits doing 20-something thousand? Because it's an insta-kill. Come on, Errl, you freaking silly guy. All right, we're almost there. Few more rounds to go. All right, I'm kind of questioning in my mind, did I buy ammo since 81.8? I don't think I have. So if that's the case, that's crazy, because we made up for like 5 times ammo buys within that time at least now. So definitely not going to be an issue at all under any circumstance. Okay, we also have a max ammo there, which is crazy. I have to utilize one of my decoys here in a second just to make it work. Okay, nice. Might as well grab it now. I'm gonna throw a decoy though. Get everybody together. Everybody gonna have a good time. Get rid of you quickly. You're not turning into a doppel. Anywhere we can. Get the activation. It's always unfortunate when you don't get a ammo mod activation when everybody's grouped together. Okay, plate up. 2, 3. Pick them all up. Get out of here. There's tons of plates on the ground this time. Absolutely perfect. Rest of our enemies grouped together. I don't think there's a lot left, but there's definitely more than it looks like. The group is a little thicker than appears. Okay, almost the end. A few slow pokes. I guess the next round, oh, another speed demon that was way behind. And another one. Hello? Can we hustle up? Well, that works out. So round 39 is going to be our toxic round. And round 40 will be just one final hurrah before our exfil run. So that's perfect. Works out nicely. This weapon does not struggle. I think the only possibility for you to really struggle with this weapon, honestly, is if you struggle to have a decent trigger finger, even with the binary situation being so effective and helpful. Okay, the dead wire hooking us up. I should have already threw a decoy, I guess. Let these guys build up best I can here. So might as well. They're spawning in. Plate. Okay. Oh, watch out. Trying not to get too close or comfort. Kind of working out, though. Even with all these guys. Just keep on keeping on. Last couple. Last one. W. I heard it already. Here it is. We got the disciple. Yep, you're damaging me. I got you. We're going to send you back to wherever you came from. The shadow realm of the dark ether. Oh, we got Nebula. Let's go. Nebula during the run. I'm pretty sure I didn't have any of the progress on the last camo, so kind of nice. We ended up getting our 10 elites within this run. Not bad. Super chill for 10 elites, huh? I feel like that went really fast, though. And it's not going to give me an extra one? I was actually kind of waiting to see if another one spawned in. Oh, there it is. It tricked me. It's here. It's ready. It's somewhere. Oh, don't get me stuck. Throw that over there. Where is it? Oh, it's in the same spot. Come on, big damage, big damage, big damage. Get it out of here before I start getting whacked. All right, we're good. All right, we're good. That's like the big test for the weapon. If you can get through the disciple quick enough, you're good. If you guys saw my box roulette challenge when I got the XMG, you'll know exactly what it's like to not have the damage. Or at least get a little bit of an example of what it's like when your weapon is just not capable. Because believe it or not, it is possible. It is possible for your weapon to be that bad. Come on. These parasites got to be the most annoying thing. Oh, we'll hit that. I don't think that's finishing the round, but it could. Very well could, being that it is a disciple round. Okay, it looks like my thoughts were correct. I still had a decent amount of zombies to eliminate here. It's a decent sized group left. Not insane, though. Want to make sure I try to save one if I can. I think we got 2 left. 2 left here. Okay, we're going to run over to the exfil thing, and I can eliminate them, and then we're getting out of here. I give this thing an insanely good rating. I mean, the one thing I thought would be a huge hurdle for it doesn't end up being an issue at all, which was the ammo situation. And then the 45-round mag, although you do reload super often, I don't really think it's all that bad once you have a speed cola. I mean, reloading can be annoying when it has to happen all the time, but I think everything else about this weapon kind of cancels out the issues that you're going to come across with that. Go ahead and wait for the last second. There we go. Exfil time. Interact with that. We should be able to make our way back over here. I'm going to see if we can take out a lot of the exfil zombies and stuff without having to use the streak, but we'll use it last moment if we feel like the zombies aren't spawning in quick enough. That's always the biggest hurdle with the exfil. I just feel like they don't come in quite fast enough. We will have to take out a amalgam. Here it is. An amalgam. We could probably destroy this guy pretty quickly. Come on. Reload. Almost half its health in one magazine. It's kind of good. To be honest, it's kind of good. Yep. Destroy everything. Destroy the amalgam. Holy smokes. Yeah, that's insane. That's actually insane. I'm going to throw the decoy. Reload my gun. Try to wait for them to get together if I can, or close enough. Kind of have to eliminate them as quickly as I can, too, because I feel like they're not spawning until you get the eliminations. Maybe we still have 17 of them. Don't know where they are. Okay, nice. Reloading. Some of them are bugs, so they go quick. Come on. Farm them. We're actually doing insanely good. Oh, this is not a problem I was anticipating on having. That is definitely not good. Wasting time. We'll be fine, though. Okay, how many left? 2. And they're both right here. Let's freaking go. We did it. DM-10, more like DM destruction. This actually might be one of the best weapons I've used for sure with double tap so far. Again, not a lot of reason to use it prior to double tap, but I think now this thing is so improved and so much fun to use, you'll absolutely have to give it a shot for yourself. But that's going to wrap things up for us here. Thank you guys for all the support in today's video, all the support in the channel. Look forward to seeing y'all in the next one. Peace!